Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster, blasting you with the truth. As many of you know, that I am a Trump supporter, and here is one of the reasons why. Look at this. This is what Trump does. Right here. See this? Executive order on preventing online censorship. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna let you see this for yourself. But I'm going to read it to you because YouTube has been shadow banning and banning my content since I've been on there. They haven't allowed people to see it. They haven't allowed people to subscribe to it. They told me themselves they have been freezing my views. And I'm looking into possibly finding a lawyer against this because this prohibits a person's growth. Me being a minister, it really, them not allowing my content to be viewed really kind of hinders my progress, if you will. And I've seen where they've been doing the same thing to Ringo for Life and others in their one-sided bias. I know YouTube. I know you guys did review the content. I know you don't like the things I say, but it's only fair and it's only lawful by the Constitution, by my constitutional rights, that you allow others to make their own judgments on my content and not merely allow content that you don't find offensive, because now it's against the law. Now, I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to read a lot of this, and then I'm going to close this out. This is the President of the United States. You go against the President of the United States, that's treason. That's the definition of treason. Just like it's treason if a president goes against the people. If you intentionally poison the people, or you intentionally infest the people with a disease, that's treason. And treason has always been punishable by death. And I'm not gonna be the one to do it, so don't try to do no little weird stuff. That's just the way it's always been. It says, by the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered as follows. Order. Free speech is the bedrock of American democracy. Our founding fathers protected this sacred right with the First Amendment of the Constitution. The freedom to express and debate ideas is the foundation for all of the rights, our rights as a free people. In a country that has long cherished the freedom of expression, we cannot allow an unlimited number of online platforms to handpick the speech that Americans may access. YouTube. You know good and well. My old channel, Prophet Howard, you wouldn't let me get back on there. And my new channel, Truth Blaster. Not one of my videos has 100 views. Not one. And this is allegedly around the whole entire world. Come on now. It says, in a country that has long cherished the freedom of expression, we cannot allow a limited number of online platforms to handpick the speech that Americans may access and convey on the internet. This practice is fundamentally un-American and anti-democratic. When large, powerful social media companies censor opinions with which they disagree, they exercise a dangerous power. They cease functioning as passive bulletin boards and ought to be viewed and treated as content creators. The growth of online platforms in recent years raises important questions about applying the ideals of the First Amendment to the modern communications technology. Today, many Americans follow the news, stay in touch with friends and family, and share their views on current events through social media and other online platforms. As a result, these platforms function in many ways as 21st century equivalent of the public square. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube wield immense, if not unprecedented, power to shape the interpretation of public events, to censor, delete, or disappear information, which is what YouTube been doing with my content since I've been on here, and to control what people see or do not see. As a president, I've made clear my commitment to free and open debate on the internet. Such debate is just as important online as it is in our universities, our town halls, and our homes. It is essential to sustaining our democracy. How can you say you're a Democrat and you're a hypocrite? You're only a Democrat with the views and opinions that you agree with. Online platforms are engaging in selective censorship that is harming our national discourse. Tens of thousands of Americans have reported, among other troubling behaviors, online platforms flagging content as inappropriate even though it does not violate any stated terms of service, making unannounced and unexplained changes to company policies that have the effect of disfavoring certain viewpoints, and deleting content and entire accounts with no warning, no rationale, and no record. Twitter now selectively decided to place a warning label on certain tweets in the manner that clearly reflects political bias. As has been reported, Twitter seems never to have placed such a label on another politician's tweet as recently as last week. Representative Adam Schiff was continuing to mislead his followers by peddling the long disapproved Russian collusion hoax, and Twitter did not flag those tweets. Unsurprisingly, his officer in charge of so-called site integrity has flaunted his political bias in these tweets. And it goes on that Section 2, you see this? It's against the law now. You gotta let the content go out the same as the stuff you like. Section 2, protections against online censorship. It says it is a policy of the United States to foster clear ground rules promoting free and open debate on the internet. Prominent among the ground rules governing that debate is the immunity from liability created by Section 230C of the Communications Decency Act. Now, those of you like Ringo for Life, me, others that bring that truth, here it is right here, Section 230C of the Communications Decency Act, 47 U.S.C. 230C. It is the policy of the United States that the scope of that immunity should be clarified. The immunity should not extend beyond its text and purpose to provide protection for those who purport to provide users a forum for free and open speech, but in reality use their power over a vital means of communication to engage in deceptive or pretextual actions stifling free and open debate by censoring certain viewpoints. Like viewpoints against homosexuality and viewpoints against Black Lives Matter and viewpoints against the Constitution, the right to bear arms. Section 230C, y'all. See? I don't have time to go through all of this. I just wanted to show you. This is the law. This is in law. So anybody that works for YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, know and understand it has been signed into law. You can no longer censor what you don't agree with. If these people want to take certain viewpoints, they got to be able to be opposed. I'm going to close with that. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep tuning in. YouTube. Allow people to like, share, and subscribe. Allow people to comment on my content. You see it right here for yourself. Section 230C. You told me directly, one of your representatives, that you froze my views and you wouldn't allow me to get back into my channel, even though I told you that the phone that I had that channel connected to was no longer in service. So understand, you can't just censor what you want. You got to allow everybody to express their viewpoints on these platforms. This is the Truth Blaster, blasting you with the truth. I've been doing it. You probably ain't been seeing it. Now, hopefully, they won't be criminals and they'll allow you to see it now.